Poor Lilibet. Meghan fierce argument with Kate as Charlotte inherited special succession privilege. Princess Charlotte obtained a touching gesture from the Queen in a wide layer of the royal family. The Queen has stored Princess Charlotte from the unfair alternate in royal reputation that has affected her very own daughter Anne, Princess Royal, with a unique and historic rule alternate for the royal family. Queen Elizabeth II is Britain's longest monarch, having ruled the country for extra than 70 years, leaving at the back of a technology on the way to in no way be forgotten. One of her many exquisite accomplishments is a pleasing gesture she gave to her great-granddaughter, Princess Charlotte, who had formerly rejected her in the line of succession entirely due to her gender. The 7-year-old daughter of William, Prince of Wales, and his spouse Kate, Princess of Wales, will at some point inherit the name of Princess Royal from her great-aunt Princess Anne. She is now third inside the line of succession at the back of her father William and Prince George, regardless of being the center daughter of her mother and father among her older brother and more youthful brother Prince Louis. This then places her inside the identical function as Princess Anne, while she became born as the second daughter of the Queen and Prince Philip. When the royal princess became young, a royal regulation intended that she became driven into the road of succession to the throne, while the Queen and Philip's youngsters, Prince Andrew and Prince Edward, have been born. But earlier than Prince George became born in July 2013, the Queen enacted the Succession of the Crown Act to replace royal legal guidelines and make sure their son had the Thessum road to the throne irrespective of gender. George is now second in line to the throne at the back of her father. However, the unique rule imposed via way of means of the Queen way that Charlotte will continue to be third in line and could now no longer fall after the beginning of her more youthful brother Louis. Constitutional professional Ian McMartin explained, the 2013 Act tried to replace numerous previous and discriminatory legal guidelines regarding the monarchy. This regulation abolished male primogeniture, making the primary born an extra apparent heir, irrespective of gender. The ban on inheriting the throne via way of means of marrying a Catholic has been lifted, and the Royal Marriages Act 1772 became repealed, requiring most effective the primary six to ascend the throne to searching for permission from the sovereign. William and Kate's youngsters additionally benefited from rules which the Queen up-to-date via way of means of additionally amending a 1917 royal warrant which could have avoided the three youngsters from taking HRH titles, who could have been the youngsters of Princess Elizabeth of Edinburgh till she have become Queen. As a woman, Elizabeth couldn't biscup directly to her youngsters the patterns and titles of HRH and Prince and Princess. Most effective the male youngsters of a sovereign could. When she became, because of supply beginning in 1948, it have become clean that any baby she had, regardless of being 2D in line to the throne, could now no longer have royal reputation and could have been born a commoner. As a result, her father, George VI, issued letters patent regulating the state of affairs and making sure that during this case, for the reason that Elizabeth became heiress apparent, her youngsters could experience the HRH fashion and feature the name of prince or princess. The Queen herself became requested to make a comparable alternate concerning the beginning of Prince George. As the sovereign's great-grandson, he could have been born, like Prince Charles earlier than him, without royal fashion or name below George V's tenure in 1917. Just like her father had, the Queen wanted a patent to treatment this. In different news, the so-called Fab Four's Windsor excursion the previous day most effective passed off after what have been claimed to be vast at the back of the scenes negotiations. The Prince and Princess of Wales and the Duke and Duchess of Sussex stepped out on Saturday to view floral tributes and greet well-wishers outdoor Windsor Castle all through a team spirit rally following the loss of life of the past Duke Queen. William allegedly invited Harry and Meghan on the 11th hour to enroll in